down to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. And now the DH, Luis Arias. The pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And away we go this afternoon. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Nobody out, runner at first. Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Profar measures 6 feet even, 31 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Got him. 2 away. And now it's Manny Machado. That's in there. 0-1. To third. Out number 3. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
The shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
The pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. In there safely. Brian Reynolds here. Foul ball there. Kiner-Falefa gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
That's hard hit on the line. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
The center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
And a good eye there.
Outside.
And now the lefty. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. But won't make it there after the bad jump. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To second, there's Cronenworth. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Ortiz back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double. And here is Xander Bogaerts. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. Good eye in that spot. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 3-1. Yeah. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
You got a full count.
Goes down looking. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, too late, he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done, drives in the run. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough because...
Pulled down the line, this one hammered, but it's foul. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Man at first, one away. In the air, right field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
And a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. That one missing inside. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. On the ground. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arraez stands in. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-1. That one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. The pitch. And ball 1.
Well, not only can Perez pitch, but he can also sing. Remember, he performed the national anthem for Team Venezuela leading up to the World Baseball Classic. If you watch that video, you'll see how much that moment meant to him.
And another ball. Out there to center. Under it. Makes the catch for the out. Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Nick Gonzalez.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. And they got him. Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets to the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
0-2.
That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Up the middle. To second, there's Bogaerts. And that is the inning. Set for the start of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. And now 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Profar climbs in on that left side. That one the other way. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back base hits. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Reynolds makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This ball's chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Bogart's retired. And that will end the inning. And we're back. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 28.
The first baseman.
The line of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
0-2.
Struck him out of the foul tip. Back to the top of the lineup. And down the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Fouled off left side. Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires.
2-2.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Step off throw to first, and he's back standing.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
He's got it, and there's two away. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. 0-2
No
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs. That's
1
down
ball,
and
2
in.
strikes.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, 2 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Joey Bart now. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. That one not close. And that is ball one. Man on second, 2 down. And another ball.
2-2.
Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
He was all over that one. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
On the line, base hit. Throw in Holt's the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Lined into right. Tatis snags it on the run. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the 4th. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And a pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Solano stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Snap throw to third again.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. The Padres trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. Got him looking for the K. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Cronenworth leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Just missed.
1-2.
Got him looking. 2 gone. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. Hayes rolls across the diamond. 3rd out. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Hayes. Perez back to work. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Hayes, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And here's the first baseman.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Fastball for a strike.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
That's the ball.
Ball 1 there. To the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So the Pirates batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a bouncer. Machado throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Back here at PNC Park, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And a pitch. That clips the corner. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Now Machado up here. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. In the air, right field. Base hit into the outfield. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-3.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
There goes the runner. And he hits a ground ball right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. Out to short, Connor Falefa. Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Brian Reynolds. The pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Cruz at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. And there's a ball. And that's outside. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. The line to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Gonzalez. The throw to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Here's Donovan Solano.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
That's a strike. It's 0-1. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next pitch is downstairs. One out, base is empty. Line and a base hit into right.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Kicks and deals. Just missed. Outside low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
That's a hit. The throw in. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Bailey Falter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now Luis Arias. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
But he scrambles back. Two on, 1 out. And fouled off. Next offering is down low. This one high in the air to left center. Reynolds flashes the leather on the running catch.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Tosses to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. This is Joey Bart. So right-handed slugger at the plate. Chrissy is surprised that the lefty is still in there.
Extremely. I mean, you've got arms down in the bullpen, and there's somebody down there that can match up, try to get out of this jam. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Hoey.
Now pitching for San Diego, number 78.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. There's a strike.
0-1.
And here it comes. Got him swinging. One gone here.
Now batting,
Ryan De La Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
De La Cruz.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. Now the third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes.
That one down the line and foul ball. 2 outs. Fly ball down the line, and that lands at no man's land, a foul ball.
One and two.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time, and that is that. Top of inning number 7. Now batting Jurickson Profar.
Number 10.
The pitch.
Jurickson Profar.
Now one
That
miss.
that's the ball.
Falter. Measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here's Manny Machado now.
Third baseman. Manny
Late on that fastball.
Machado.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike, and he's back to first in time. With the go-ahead run at first, here in the top half of inning number 7.
No, that's wrong.
Snaps it down to second. And the pitch. Goes down looking. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. 1 for 3.
Jackson Merrill.
First offering and it just misses. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Good feed. That's 1.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And here comes Sander Bogarts. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Reynolds makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 7th, and now number 28. Hoeing back to work. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
0-1.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
He drove that ball very well out to the deep part of the field, and you may be surprised he didn't get a double out of it, but I'll tell you, they did a great job of getting that ball back into the infield right away, and it might have been the right call to hold him at first. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Hoeing throws over, back in there standing. And the 1-0.
That's in, ball.
Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Probably difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And the righty deals. Grips one to right, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The tag, and he's out. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Runner tags from third. Lays the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-3. Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. And down on strikes. That is the inning. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Elias Diaz.
And he would be the tying run, Boots, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Now on the bump, Dalton Jeffries.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late, and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now
Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
To the right side. Throws to first in time. Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first, and that's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jeremiah Estrada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Joey Bart getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance.
That's it out.
Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Second baseman.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, all set to start the ninth in this one. And now the DH, Luis Arias. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Carmen Mlodzinski.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Gonzalez to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Tatis in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and...
Line drive. Hits the top of the wall. He boots it. Here comes Tatis around third. The relay. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
No, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
No, that
close, but called the ball. And now 2-0.
Here's the sac flash.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's now 5-4.
Just a huge at-bat right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allow.
Ben Heller takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Jackson Merrill. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low. Next offered in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Base knock center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
Back-to-back singles. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Reynolds right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. That one off the mark. Ball one. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Got him.
Touchdown, and that ends the inning. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyler Wade. He'll be out in left field.
Number 14.
Robert Suarez will take over here.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Robert Suarez.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it one-hops the wall. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And ball 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2-2.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 1-run game, bottom 9.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Down and full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. So the tying run at second, and there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And now the first baseman.
We got the number 9-hole hitter right here, looking to do whatever he can to get on base, turn this lineup over, so the best hitters in this lineup have a chance to tie up the ball game, or maybe even walk it off.
And the pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nobody out. Both the tying and winning runs on base. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
This one smacked out to left center. That one outs against the fence. One runs in, runner around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Pirates get a walk-off win, 6-5.
This team was hoping they wouldn't have to hit in the bottom half of this inning, but they did because the other team scored that run. But they battled back, got the runs they needed for an awesome walk-off win.
The final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
scrape the ground when I swing, dodging potholes when I twirl, wrecking some rolls and it's true. Not a pebble in my groove, in the beef with the bumper.
Here now is our final line score.